YouTube, how's it going? So today we're gonna be working on the Honda again. I need to take out that front mount intercooler and I'm gonna start removing everything out of my way to drop the trans. So this is gonna be a multi-day process and this is day one. So first we're gonna rip out the bumper support bar since it is attached to the intercooler. And if you guys remember in the last video, I said I've been testing other pipes, so those should all be loose. Looks like I don't have to take any coolant lines out, but I am seeing some grounds. That's all I'm really seeing. Now it should just be mounts from here on out. All right, guys, if you guys ever forget to loosen your lugs, what I like to do is push the sheet forward, put something to press on the brake, then it locks the wheel, and you can just snap it right off. So you want to take off this bolt right here, that bolt down there to take off your CV axle. You have to do it on both sides. This is a 32. Once you break them free, as this one is, it's time to start working on the two other bolts. All right, guys, so this is going to be probably the last day I can work on this car. I have to get the car done before December 30th. So I got a thing in the mail today from, I guess, my HOA that says that I have to have my cars moving, running, or anything like that. And since this car has been on jack stands for over a month, longer than a month, I have to get it done before December 1st. So I'm gonna make this an all-out balls to the wall as fast as I can get done. So let's get into it. So recently, I'm stepping up my audio video game to work on cars to get better quality out there. So it'll no longer just be this little guy, which is my Akaso, or my Sony that has no mic plug-in. I got the new Sony ZV-E10 with flip-up display. You can see us there. And yeah, just to try to make videos better for you guys. I do appreciate all of you, and I do want to make the video content better. So right now we're going to solely focus on this and get it going. All right. All right, that's off. This is off. Now after about an hour fiddling around. I got everything off on both sides. So that means it's time to take off the axles and drain the transmission fluid. So while replacing CV axles or doing a trans swap or anything like that that has to do with the 92 to 95 Honda D16, it might be 92 to all the way to 2000. One of the easiest ways, there's a little space right here. Shove a flathead in and pry away, and it'll come right out. So after you take off your CV axle, there is 2 19s and 1 17 right here that you can gain access to when the axle's off. But you can gain access to the 19s up here, but not the 17. All right, so when you get these two, one here, one back here, they're 17s, the 2 19s, the other 17. It's time to crack the transmission bolts. Then we'll do the top transmission mount. Then after that, the trans should come right out. Gotta wiggle it and get it out, but it will come out. So what's left is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 17s on the bell housing itself. There's the 3 up front. One is just under this bracket. One is right behind the distributor. And there's a 19 that holds on a rear brace mount. It's like a T-bracket. That is a 19. Then there was the 2 19s I showed you underneath, and the 1 17 that was actually to the bell housing itself. Last is to break all these out, and it's to hopefully separate the trans from the engine itself. My number 1 tip that I'll give you guys, as extensions have been your friend on everything, because nothing is easily accessible. You have to go around and figure out how many extensions you would need. Like the bottom bracket or the bottom 17, I needed to use the 2 extensions to get it out to about right where your tire goes, just to break it loose. And it was harder than a motherfucker to get off. So I'm gonna try to get this trans out with only 1 jack stand. So hopefully I don't ruin anything, because I forgot to pick up another one and all my jack stands are under the car already. So I got 1 jack. All right, the trans coming out now. I got the engine supported in a weird way because I forgot to buy another jack. So I'm using the bumper bar plus restraint. I forget what it's called. I got something to just tie it up. It's against my exhaust. The engine's not that heavy. It also still has a bracket over there, or the brace over there. So it's just the trans that's coming out. So we're about to lose like 200 pounds anyways. So here we go. Nothing. Nope, I'm caught up on absolutely nothing. So, adios, trans. Down you go. I had a feeling that wasn't gonna hold, so pull out the strands real quick. Trans is out. Holy shit. What was this? Did I break off of there? That I wasn't paying attention to. Alright. So, trans is out. So there we are. Trans is out. I got the other brace in, ready to go. I got this little sketchy thing going on to try to hold up the engine. Next is to put the trans in, but I need 2 hands for that. I don't think I could do it by myself, and Eugene is nowhere to be found. Well, I know where Eugene is. Eugene is stuck at work, so it's leaving me by myself to try to do it, and it sucks. The only thing I do have to do before I call it a night, I'm gonna take this plate off. Those are 17 millimeters. They look like a multi-point. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to zoom in. Boom, right there. I gotta see if I have that tool anywhere around. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it there. I didn't want to make this a 2-part, but it's gonna have to be a 2-part video. You know, putting in the trans by itself is going to be its whole own thing. You know, I already got some of the stuff going together, and the inside, getting the shifter in, cutting the hole, putting the pedals in. I think that would be too long of a video. This might be like a 5-10 minute video right now, but if I put everything together, it would probably be, like I said, an hour. So if you stay this long, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.